So you fold it in half both ways, like this, and then unfold, and then fold it in half 90 degrees away. Open side up top and the closed side on the bottom. Then from this point on, you want all the folds to be coming inwards towards you. So if you think about it curling in this way, all the folds should follow along with that, because that's basically what you're doing. So what you want to do is fold all this so that in the center all the angles are equal 16ths all the way around the circle, but 1/8 from this half of it that you can see now. So you fold it in half like this, or that corner in half like this, and then this one up like this. So now you have 4, and you want to just fold all these in half. So the easiest way to do that is to take the bottom one, and you see that there's like the V here. So fold this bottom edge up to that V, that crease. Do that on both sides. Then to fold this one, to take the other side and fold that flap, just fold it once and then fold it along the 1/8, and now you fold this side to line up with this fold right here, and then you'll be able to see that this line, the point up here, is going straight up and down. And then you have your 4 on this side, and then you just do the same thing on the other side. You fold that up, and fold it up top. And just make sure that they're all equal. If you did anything wrong, one of them would be too skinny or something. So basically what you're going to do to make the flower shape or the petal shape is to fold it like this. So you don't want these things popping out. So I'm going to fold that down. The easiest way to do that is to know where you're going to fold it down. It's all going to be from this point here to this point. All of this is going to be folded over like that. So I just fold this in, and I fold this part in, and it's all going to be even with the paper in the back. And when you unfold it, you'll see that you have a half of an octagon. You want to squash fold this. What you do is you take the edge and you folded it up to the closest fold that you've made, and you fold it up like that. So you fold one that makes it skinny. So you'll see that you have 2 skinny ones on the bottom, and then all the other ones are the same size. All the other like little wedges are the same size. So what you folded it in like this, then you fold the 1/8 all the way over. Put your finger in, and then you squash it down like that. And then you can unfold that actually. And then you can actually unfold it all the way. You'll have the square of paper, and then you'll have the octagon. And in some edges of the octagon, there's going to have extra paper on the side that had to be folded down. And some places of the octagon it won't. It'll just be straight. So all the places where it doesn't have that side folded down, you want to color pink on the inside of the paper. I'm just going to use lipstick. Just paint it on like this. And you want to take the most care to get it on the edges, because that's what's going to be the most seen from on the outside. So after you color it in, it should look like this. A note, when you use the lipstick, you want to make sure that it's blended out so it's not too sticky. You have it colored like that, so then you want to fold it back in half, and then As you can see, all the folds go in this direction. So if I tried to fold it in this way, it doesn't want to do it. So all the folds go in this direction. So you know you want everything to go in this way. Like that. So you should have, when you fold it in like this, you'll see you have an equilateral triangle, and then you have these two things coming out in the middle. So now, you want to glue these two together, the parts that are pink in the middle, but you don't want to glue them all the way together because then it'll just be flat like this. You want to glue the insides of them together, and you want to leave these top points free so they can move back and forth. So you just put glue here on the edges right here. And you don't want to put too much because you don't want it to seep out and glue the wrong things down, so you just put a little bit down and you can wipe it off with your finger like I did with a Q-tip. While that's gluing, you can work on the outside. So then the other parts that you made pink, you can unglue it like that. And not unglue. You can just like unfold it a little so you can see that outside part. There. Unfolded this way, and then you can just keep it flat like that so it'll keep its shape. Or so that it'll maintain its shape a little easier. So then that's what I do. I have 4 here, and I already glued them all together. So they're all laying flat like that one is there. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. So then you can see just a little bit into the insides there. But you can manipulate it so that they open up a little bit more like this. Like that. And you can just like squash it down a little bit. I think I should be able to get 5 of them together. A regular cherry blossom is 5. But the more you glue, the less leeway you have. So if you glue like this whole thing together with the next one like this, then you're not able to move it that far. But if you just glue half of it like this, you're able to have a little bit more leeway to open it up some more. So I think 5 should be good, so I'm going to glue it on and see if it works. Far into the outside, or else you won't be able to move it much. You definitely don't want to get the way outside any glue on that, because those shouldn't be touching at all. So then you just line it up. Make sure the inside's on the inside, but that's pretty easy because it's completely asymmetric. Line it up like that. Now let's see if it goes together. Yeah, totally. So now I'm just going to put glue on this side here, and then I'm just going to glue it together. Ta-da! So now you might have to manipulate it a little bit to get them to be even. Then as long as you put the glue in the right places and not in any of the wrong places, you should be able to manipulate it pretty well. So see how I can just squish this one together. Then if I wanted to squish this one together, I could squish this one together, but then nothing's glued. That's not supposed to be glued. So now there you have it. You have like a nice shape of a flower, and then you have the inside parts that, like I said, you can manipulate a little bit to make them show more or less, depending on what you're going for. I kind of like this one. It kind of looks like a cherry blossom, but at least it kind of evokes that. And you can make this into a kusudama ball because it is five-sided, so it'll be just like a dodecahedron, like a typical kusudama ball. So I'm not going to do that in this video, but I'm sure you can figure it out.